Maybe it's just my cold, but I don't know what I was thinking. Let's say my wildest ideas are right, and some spirit or creature or thing has gotten into Mika. What am I going to do about it? This is a job for soldiers or astronauts or just people not like me. You know, I've never really worked. When I was a sophomore in college, my parents tried to motivate me to improve my straight C's by cutting my allowance down. So I got a job at Bebe for a month, and then I called them up and asked them how exactly forcing me to work 20 hours a week was going to improve my grade point average. They tried to get me to quit because even half my allowance was still pretty generous. But I told them I'd rather have the money to which I'd become accustomed and F's. Thank you very much. And they figured that C's were better than failing, so they restored my allowance, and I quit working. Ta-da! My first and last job. Of course, when I turned 21 and came into my trust fund, I quit school too. I had dinner at my parents' house tonight, and that got brought up, just like always. My brother wasn't there because of his crazy residency hours, but my two sisters were, along with their 3 kids, Judy's wife, Sasha's husband, my grandmother down from Sacramento, her gentleman friend. I love seeing my nieces and nephew. But then my mom started in with questions about what I've been up to, and it all went downhill from there. Nana piped in that, in her opinion, the worst thing my grandfather ever did was set up the trust funds for us grandkids. Sasha took offense at that because she started 3 nonprofits with her share of the money, and thankfully the conversation veered off. In a family of doctors and lawyers and politicians and philanthropists, honest to God, philanthropists, to have no aspirations whatsoever is unforgivable. But I've never wanted to do what they do. I've never cared, and frankly, I've never had any illusions that I could, actually go through med school, even if I wanted to. So, what am I thinking? Acting as if I have any right to try to figure this mess out. Maybe I'm just making something out of nothing because I'm bored. Or boring. A rich loser is still a loser.